everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be Daisy's 8-month update. Yeah. So, can I just start by saying how is this little girl 8 months old? We're like 2/3 of the way now and she's going to be 1 before I know it, and I just can't get over it. Now, she was 8 months on the 21st of December, and obviously with Christmas I didn't really film that much after doing Vlogmas, so I'm doing this a little bit late because she's kind of like 8 and a week and a half months or something like that, 8 months and 1 weekish. But I have so much to update on. I want to do it sooner rather than later because like she'll be 9 months at the end of the month and I didn't want to miss anything. So let's get crack-a-lacking into you. Now, first things first, I guess, is appearances, and Daisy seems to have hair that grows like crazy. I just can't get over how much hair she's got now, and it's quite curly. As you can see, she's got little curls on the top here and she has little bits that curls out near her ears. And as of sort of December, like it was probably the week before Christmas, she ended up getting her 2 bottom teeth. So we have 2 peggies now, which is very good for weaning because obviously she can like tear bits off, but at the moment she is teething again, so I reckon we're going to get our top 2 shortly. Other than that, like physically, she's a big girl now. She is in size, well, she kind of fits in size 3 and 4 nappies, but I reckon size 4 are probably going to be a better fit for her soon, and she is moving into 9 to 12 clothing. Everything she's wearing at the moment is 9 to 12, so she's got a little dungaree like pinafore dress on and a pink top, and she's doing really well. She can wave. You say hiya. She waves to everybody. Even if you're like as close as I am now, she will wave to you. It's her way of saying hello or like just sort of communicating. She does it all the time and it's so cute. She is saying mama now. Now with her cleft palate, she actually can't say much because of the way we use the roof of our mouth to speak and the way the air passes through her mouth, but she can say mama. She physically cannot say dada, so we're not worrying about that for now because like Mark was gutted, but we know the reason for that now, and I'm sure you would be saying dada if you could because you love your dada, don't you? And she says that all the time, and I think she might be experimenting with saying like hiya. But she's very vocal either way. It's lovely to hear her shouting my name, and I don't know, I'm really excited about her growing up in that respect. Like, it's nice to sort of go through these new milestones with her. Speaking of milestones, she can now crawl. She commando crawls and is actually very good at it and gets around quite easily. She can almost pull herself to sitting from lying down, so we might need to sort of lower her cot a notch soon. And she's just doing really well. We had we had a hearing test for her before Christmas, and her hearing is fine for now, and her sight is doing really well. So the only thing that's on our radar now is her cleft repair, which the surgery for that will be hopefully in February. So we're just waiting now for a date. And I don't know, before like the new year it was absolutely fine, but now we're sort of in 2017. It is making me feel quite anxious and nervous because obviously I don't want my little baby to go through surgery. It's like, of course I don't. So that's definitely on our minds at the moment. As for other things, like she sleeps through generally unless she's teething, in which case she's a very sad teether, aren't you? And she's just very clever. I'm not like blowing my own baby's trumpet. It's an observation. She's very, very inquisitive. She's always thinking about the next thing that she can do. She does things to make us laugh now on purpose, and she's very silly. She's very affectionate. We did go through a stage where only Mama would do, which has been a little bit hard over the Christmas period when everybody wants to cuddle the cute baby in the Christmas outfit. But she gets over it. I think sometimes it just coincides with how she's feeling, and if she's tired or grumpy, then only I will do, which can be hard work sometimes, but I think that's just babies for you. She's just an absolute joy. Like, we're at that stage now where I feel like we're just coasting. We're all doing really well as a family. She's doing brilliantly, and we're just sort of trying to get to surgery, and I know that we've got some tough times ahead of us with that, but for now we're just enjoying having sort of a normal family life, like the sort of life that we expected to have when she was first born. And yeah, she's just great. I love her so much. I never imagined having a daughter, so now I have one. I can't imagine not, and it's just, oh yeah, that's another thing, sticking our tongue out all the time. Which, if you're watching this and you have a baby with Pierre band sequence, PRS, you'll know is a huge thing, because when she was first born, her chin was so far back and her tongue was falling right back over her airway that you couldn't even see her tongue when she was first born. I'm not even joking. So to see her stick it out all the time just to be silly is incredible. She still has blue eyes like her dad, and she seems to be quite dark skinned for a baby, as in she's very much like me and Mark. We both tan really well, and it looks like she's going to as well. She's still quite dark, but hair has lightened up a tad. I would say it's probably mousy, which is the same colour I was at this stage as the baby. I think Mark was as well, to be fair. Me and Mark are very similar in tone and colouring, except I'm green-eyed and he's blue. Are you waving? Yes, you are. In terms of who she probably most looks like, see, I find this really weird, because I look at Daisy and I understand that she has features of mine, like my eyes and things like that, but I see her dad in her so much, and everybody else tends to say, oh, she looks like me, and I don't really see it. But I was looking through photo albums of me as a baby, and I can really see it, so I'm going to show a few to you now, and you can let me know in the comments down below what you think. And she also gives kisses, which is super, super cute. Kiss. Mwah. And sometimes they can be a little bit wet, which isn't so cute, but it's so adorable. And she's very affectionate. She still sort of wants to be with you, but doesn't necessarily want to cuddle. She's like needy and clingy, but not in a very cuddly way. It's more like, I just want your company, I want to know you're there, I want to hang out with you and be friends, and I'll be quite happy. And that's Daisy's general vibe. In terms of like me, just to tag it on at the end, I don't think there's any point me doing updates for me anymore, because I'm completely back to normal postpartum. I'm actually slimmer than I was postpartum now, thanks to Slimming World. So if you're interested in sort of like weight loss after having a baby, then I'll link my Slimming World playlist down below, so you can watch that instead and sort of see how I've been doing. Like, my periods are really regular actually. They're pretty much back to normal. I obviously haven't been sore down there for a very long time. I'm not breastfeeding, well, I'm not expressing anymore, so my boobs have gone back down, and mentally I'm doing really well. I'm still sort of like worried about surgery, obviously, but I don't think that's in relation to sort of having a baby anymore. I think that's just being a mum. And I'm doing fine. Like, it's just life now, isn't it? And I feel like turning 2017, like that happening, has been a really good thing for me, because I could put the struggles of last year behind me, and I'm not putting any pressure on this year to be anything other than my life. I don't have massive goals set for myself. I have small achievements, like I'd love to get this channel to 10,000 subscribers one day this year. That would be really nice, but if there's anything more than that, I'm just going to take that as a bonus. Like, I'm not going to set myself these unachievable things anymore, and I'm not going to put pressure on myself. Started out this year like being self-employed, like this is sort of my job now, and I just want to work hard and I want to play hard. I want to just enjoy myself and this little girl and her big brother and her dad. So yeah, that is your 8-month update, isn't it? If you have little ones the same age as Daisy or similar, let me know how they're doing in the comments below, because I always like that. I love to see how other people's babbits are doing. And yeah, I'd love it also if you gave this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribed if you haven't already. So yeah, I will see you next time, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!